Anthony Davis from New Orleans, you do it in a heartbeat. You need somebody big time in order to sit there and relinquish that pick along with a Kevin Love.
So Stephen A. Smith is talking Anthony Davis to the Cavaliers for the first round draft pick and Kevin Love. Now, before you guys call this man crazy, I'm going to tell you guys why they believe it's realistic. The main reason why this is a possibility and it could happen is because Anthony Davis has 2 years left on his contract. And let's be frank, I honestly don't see Anthony Davis signing an extension with the New Orleans Pelicans. And if Anthony Davis doesn't sign that extension anytime soon, the Pelicans are going to start to panic. Which is why I believe it was rational for Stephen A. Smith to say Kevin Love and a first-round draft pick are actually possible for Anthony Davis. But here's the thing. Yesterday I made a video talking about how Demarcus Cousins could end up in the Cavaliers, specifically for Iman Shumpert, Shannon Fry, and a first-round draft pick, or Tristan Thompson, a first-round draft pick, and Shannon Fry. To which two people responded and said, the starting five would be scary, but as a CAVS fan, we need depth. That was one of our main problems with LeBron being overplayed. And Daquan Hassan, my friend, I have to respond to you and I have to tell you, yes, the Cavaliers have a depth issue, but that's not because of numbers. If you get rid of Shannon Fry, I don't see what the issue is, being that Shannon Fry didn't help LeBron James at all in the finals. In fact, I don't even remember Shannon Fry getting on the floor. So when you have a guy like Shannon Fry, a guy who hasn't played one game in the finals, I think he probably played 5 minutes. How does that help your issues with depth? I don't see where the correlation is because Shannon Fry wasn't a guy that played. Therefore, he couldn't help LeBron James, and therefore LeBron James was overplayed. I say get rid of that ghost. And the reason I call Shannon Fry a ghost is because whether he plays or not, it doesn't make a difference for LeBron James. Because regardless of the fact, it didn't help LeBron James reduce his minutes in the finals. So if you could package a Shannon Fry and Iman Shumpert in a first-round draft pick for Demarcus Cousins, I'd do it. Because LeBron James could actually sit for 5 minutes and Demarcus Cousins would probably be able to hold it down. That's just my opinion. And here's another comment I saw. Demarcus Cousins is not worth all those assets. I could see Shumpert and the first-round pick for Demarcus Cousins, but not Fry, Thompson, and the first-round pick. Have to keep team chemistry in mind. That was Jeremy Mick. Now, Jeremy, this is my response to you. I don't see where the chemistry's coming into play with Shannon Fry. Why do you Cavalier fans like Shannon Fry? I mean, what kind of chemistry are you talking about? Are you talking about locker room chemistry? Because again, Shannon Fry played 2 minutes, maybe in the finals tops. I know I said 5 minutes, but I just don't remember Shannon Fry playing in the finals. So you also talked about Tristan Thompson being a person that you wouldn't send over there because of chemistry. And Tristan Thompson did so poorly in the finals that, you know what? Forget chemistry at this point. Get Demarcus Cousins in here. Get rid of Fry. Get rid of Thompson. Get rid of that first-round draft pick. And you'll work it around with Demarcus Cousins. You'll make it work. You have a whole season to make it work. And people don't realize something. Demarcus Cousins and Isaiah Thomas played together for a very long time. So if you got Isaiah Thomas and Demarcus Cousins playing together, you got LeBron James, you got possibly Dwayne Wade, I don't see where the issue with chemistry is going to end up happening. Now, the only way I could actually see the Pelicans trading away Anthony Davis for Kevin Love in that first-round draft pick is if the Pelicans start to panic so much that they go, whoa, there's no way we can keep Anthony Davis because this man is just not trying to sign this extension. And if Anthony Davis doesn't sign the extension, I believe that a trade to the Cavaliers is possible. However, if the Cavaliers can't land Anthony Davis, I do believe now the horizon is wide open for them to land Demarcus Cousins. One of them could end up in the Cavaliers, and I'm sure about that. I'm pretty confident because, of course, the Pelicans want Iman Shumpert, and that could be a gateway to possibly getting Demarcus Cousins. Now, let me just say something, and I know there's probably no way possible this could happen, but damn, if this did happen, what a funny situation. Now, I do want to ask you guys, how possible do you think this is? Suppose the Cavaliers and the Pelicans came into terms and said, you know what? Let's shake the NBA. The Cavaliers tell the Pelicans, we're going to send you the first-round draft pick, Iman Shumpert, Kevin Love, and Tristan Thompson, and you give us Anthony Davis and DeMarcus Cousins. Do you guys believe that's a possibility? I say it is. I say it is. It's far-fetched, but I say it's a possibility. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's a possibility because the Pelicans may panic and say, whoa, we might not be able to keep Anthony Davis or DeMarcus Cousins. And listen, that's a sexy trade, real sexy trade, because not only are they getting Iman Shumpert, who they want, they're getting Kevin Love and Tristan Thompson and that first-round draft pick. Now, that's a sexy trade, my friends. That is beautiful for both sides. And wait, to complete this trade, we'll send Shannon Fry in as well. Since Shannon Fry is so wanted by the league and Cavalier fans can't get enough of him, we'll send you Shannon Fry to complete this trade. Oh man, if this were to happen, I'm telling you, I believe it's a possibility. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but imagine it. I'm going to repeat myself one more time. First round draft pick, Iman Shumpert, Kevin Love, and Tristan Thompson for Anthony Davis, who might not sign an extension, and DeMarcus Cousins. I'm not crazy for thinking that, but it's definitely a possibility. And you heard it here first, my friends. You heard it here first. Thank you for watching. This is JPTV.